Over the years, I've done a number of reviews for Arlic for their streaming boxes and streaming speakers, streaming boards. Top quality stuff. I use it all the time. I'm listening to the radio right now using one of the Arlic streaming boards. This is a new one. This is called the Up2Cast. It's a Bluetooth device that allows you to set up Bluetooth speakers using conventional speakers. A little amplifier board. You attach it to the speaker. You need 3 of them to do stereo, but let's check it out. Today we're going to look at the Up2Cast AMP. This is a new amplifier by Arlic. We're going to hook it up, test it, connect it, and see what it does. The Up2Cast AMP is a Bluetooth amplifier that supports LE audio and Auracast broadcast functions, which lets you build an audio amplifier or active speakers that can broadcast audio and receive broadcast audio to or from a series of speakers grouped wirelessly. The Up2Cast AMP can provide a maximum of 50 watts per channel, so 50 watts times 2, and it has aux and optical input, USB port for USB flash drive connection to a PC, and all these audio inputs can be broadcast to devices that also have Auracast functions. So this is a Bluetooth amplifier that can be grouped with others. This is your Bluetooth antenna. Amplifier, speakers go over to here. There's a speaker plug over here. And it's got USB inputs. It's got an optical input, so it's a DAC, as well as it's got auxiliary inputs. I'm going to connect this up to a couple speakers, and we're going to give it a test fly. Now, when these units first arrived, I thought that this was going to be another one of these Bluetooth and internet radio enabled boards, but this one is strictly Bluetooth. Bluetooth, USB, and of course it'll operate as a DAC. The strength of this board is you can have multiple boards all connected to different speakers, and the Auracast will allow you to synchronize them together. So for example, you could have 2 of these, one set for the left speaker, one set to the right speaker, and I've got it set for stereo mode now, but I could set 2 of them up and cast from one to the other for stereo sound, and then the 2 speakers that you've installed them with would be completely separated. So I think that's what we'll do in this demo, is I'll set up 2 of them, one speaker to each, and we'll cast to one from one to the other. Alright, when I first power them up, both of them start blinking blue. They're into Bluetooth mode. I'm going to have to select the Auracast. So we're going to use the function button. This is going to be the receiver. It goes green, yellow, red, magenta. Okay, that's cyan. So now this is in the receive mode for Auracast. Now if I press the Auracast transmit button over on this one, it'll turn this light on, and this light will now no longer flash. So now this receiver is paired to the transmitter. If I connect my phone to the Bluetooth on the main unit itself, I'm just going to go into my phone and go into Bluetooth settings. So if I press it and hold it, it will disconnect any Bluetooth device, and it'll go to a flash, a fast flash, and then the device will show up. I'm going to connect, and it should stay solid once I've connected. There we go. Now I'm connected. Now I can put on the power to the other one. Actually, I could have probably done it without removing the power. I just had to hold the button in. Okay, this one's cyan. It's ready for connection. I just tap this button once. That turns on the transmitter. And now this one will link. There we go. It's now linked. So now if I select something to play on my phone, wonder what I can select that I won't get hit with copyright on. I'm just downloading the Go Control app to control these modules from my phone. Oh, cool. This looks like this can control my my other system as well. So this has got my that's my other Arlic amp, the one that's built into speakers. That'll control that one. That's cool. Okay, here are the this is these boards here. That's where we can control the volume of these ones. Now if I select something to play, I can select Bluetooth, auxiliary, you see, optical input, USB, the DAC. Now anything that I play through my phone should play through the speakers that are connected to both of these boards. I'll just go into YouTube and play something from my YouTube channel.
There's a reason it's damaging tape. That's because, well, there's a problem with the pitch roller. That's one of the problems.
Now it's not as loud as I thought it would be. Let's just go into the volume here for the settings. Of course, I just stopped my the video from playing. Let's go back to
fix the problem with the pinch roller, and it's still damaging the tape.
So I figured this thing out. Actually, when you're using Auracast, the amplifier is not even being used in this one. That's why I've got 3 boards here. See, they sent me 3 to demonstrate this. Because this one is being used as the transmitter. So whether you're streaming from your Bluetooth source or you're playing music from a USB stick or from your external DAC input, like an optical input or an auxiliary input, this is the transmitter and these two are the receivers. So what you can do with this setup is you basically attach one to each speaker. That way you can have speakers located on either side of the room, for example, and just a power supply to plug the speaker in to the outlet, and then your audio source goes into the transmitter. So this gives you totally wireless speakers, and you can wire these up in mono mode so that one produces the sound for the left channel, the other produces the sound for the right channel, or you can have them in full stereo where you can have 2 speakers connected to each of these boards. I've got them right now. I've still got them in stereo. I've just got one speaker connected to the left channel on one, and I got the other speaker connected to the right channel on the other. And this one here is the board that is going to receive the signal from my phone and stream it over to the speakers. And I'm just well, I was playing a video there, but my phone seems to have decided that it wanted to kick me out. So let me just get back here. Here we go. Okay.
It might not be cracked because
this is just from one of my videos, right?
I don't want to bend anything because I don't want to wreck the camera, right? Well, it's wrecked, but I mean I want to keep it for parts that I can take off it, because there's things like the pinch roller is good.
Now that's just streaming from my YouTube channel. I could also, of course, play music. The problem is I don't have any music. I don't have any royalty-free music on this phone. I'll just try something here. And that's about all I can play, because that even might get hit with copyright. But that gives you an idea how it works. I'm going to grab one of my music. I think I've got some royalty-free music on this USB stick, and we're going to go and play it from USB. So let me just plug this in. I'm pretty sure this is, maybe it doesn't, this might have tones on it. I don't know what's on this. I guess we'll find out when I plug it in. Now I can just use the app on the phone, I believe, to... Nope, it just starts playing automatically. But I'm in USB mode, as it says. I can adjust the volume here. And... this is not royalty free, I can't play this. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. So let me just plug this in. I can adjust the volume here. And this is not royalty free, I can't play this. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a list of everything that's on that USB. But it'll give me a So I can select what I want. Nice thing you can do on this with the app is you can put your music on a USB stick, select the app, and then you can select random play, and it'll start playing tracks randomly, which is something that's nice because a lot of these little boards that I've tried in the past, yeah, you can load your music up that you want to play on your USB stick, but they play them in the order that they were recorded, and you don't have the capability of picking a random track. Whereas with this one, you can load your music up on the transmitter side and have your wireless speakers connected and playing your music from your USB stick or from your phone or whatever you want to play from. That's automatic playback. My phone is not connected at all now to it. One thing a system like this would be good for is, for example, if you wanted wireless speakers for your television. A lot of televisions these days have Bluetooth built in. So you could pair your television to the main transmitter and then have a couple receiver boards mounted in speakers on either side of your television or on the back of the room or on somewhere else in the room where you're not going to want to run speaker wires. So that's one option, as you could connect this Bluetooth to your television and then transmit from here out to the other two units. Or if you have a sound system and you want to have rear speakers and you don't want to have speakers wires running to the rear of the room, you plug the rear speaker output from your receiver into the input on the analog input on the board and use the transmitter to transmit the signal over to the rear speakers. That's another use for it. Or to play music from your phone or any Bluetooth device or from a USB stick. I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping this was going to have internet radio capabilities on it like the other ones, but these ones are not that model. For those interested in specs, under Bluetooth it supports SBC, aptX, ATPX high definition, ATPX-LL, ATPX-AD, LE audio, has a Bluetooth distance of 30 meters. Bluetooth broadcast is Auracast, which has a distance of 10 meters. Can operate between 12 and 24 volts. I'm just running it on 3 12-volt adapters, is what I'm running these on right now. Your input is auxiliary input, optical input, and USB Type A for USB flash drive or USB Type C for PC connection. Has your speaker outputs, and here's your specifications based on the voltage. 4 to 8 ohm speakers, 20 to 20 kilohertz, and it comes with the pin out. And some of these functions are not currently in use. Like Spinifin has no current function, so maybe future releases they will operate. But anyway, just a basic Bluetooth board that you can link multiple boards together so that you can have wireless speakers. I'm going to throw a link in the description and say thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.